I still remember the very first summer job I ever had. I was an intern working for the Washington Department of Natural Resources. And from day one, my boss always stressed the importance of connecting with people, of making people feel like they matter. But to me, it didn't make sense. I mean, I was this grunt out there measuring baby trees. Like, who is I supposed to connect with? Who is I supposed to inspire? The baby trees? Like, come on, little guy, grow, you can do it. It didn't make sense. And I think that's a trap that way too many of us fall into. We think that for whatever reason, because of the title on our jackets, we don't have the ability to connect with people, to make them feel like they matter, to make them have a better day. It took a, remarkably ordinary person to help me finally understand why the title that we have has nothing to do with the amount of positive influence that we can have on a person. I wish you were there. It was day 4 after this injury that changed my life forever. I'd been in the hospital, and I'd been poked and prodded. You guys, I'd been measured, examined, and operated on, and I felt like a thing, a product. I'd gone from a name to a number. Every day, those doctors would come rushing in with their group of interns following like a flock of baby quail. And from the matter-of-fact language about my life to being talked about in the third person, I'm still here. It was easy to see that to them, I was just patient number 8 of 20 they had to see. 3:30 in the morning, I opened my eyes, and staring down at me is a young guy in blue scrubs, about my age. He explains, "Hey Jake, my name's Jason. I'll be your new night nurse. I've been talking to your dad, and it sounds like you're a sports guy. Would you like to turn on ESPN and see what's on?" Well, I don't know when the last time you watched TV at 3:30 in the morning was, but there's some weird stuff. At 3:30 in the morning, Jason and I, we found a bunch of yo-yos. It was the World Championships of yo-yo. And something interesting happened. We started laughing about it, just like we're doing now, because these people were disturbingly into yo-yo. And for the first time, I felt just like that old Jake from 4 days ago that was sitting on the couch laughing with his buddies. Well, up until the point when he asked me something no one had asked me since I was 4 years old. He said, "Jake, you've been in here a while now. When's the last time someone washed your hair?" And being like tough old logger dude, I'm like, "I don't know, dude." Just between you and me, when he washed my hair, it was awesome. You guys, I couldn't feel anything from here down, so just that touch, that time, that sense of connection, it reminded me that I was still a person. In the midst of his hectic schedule, a crazy schedule you know all too well, when he slowed down and just took the time to connect with me, to meet me where I was emotionally in that moment, he made me feel not like a patient, not like a quadriplegic, but a person. He made me feel like I mattered. In the middle of your craziest day, are you taking the time to make the people that you serve feel like they matter? It's critical that we truly understand, we internalize that our ability to make someone's day better, to make them feel like they matter, it's got nothing to do with the title that's on our coat. Because it's going to be making these personal connections that helps you stand out from other organizations who provide similar services, because that's what people remember, is how you make them feel. I can prove once and for all that our title has nothing to do with our ability to influence other people. I mean, how do you think Jason felt compared to the helicopter pilots that were landing choppers on the roof, the surgeons that were saving lives, the doctors that were making life-altering decisions? Do you think Jason felt like the most important person in that hospital, yes or no? No. to me, when he saw a person that was hurting, when he saw a person that was in pain, that needed connection, and he took the time to just make me feel like I mattered, to laugh about something as ridiculous as yo-yo, that made him the most important person in that entire hospital to our family. Do you take the time to be adjacent to the people that you serve?